Yo, what is up? It's your boy RJ in the building, and today we are talking about how to structure your combos. Now, this does tie into another guide I'll be doing in the future, and how to actually play the game, how to play the neutral of the game, and why neutral is king, and why you should not have a dash and mash play style, but instead you want to cater a bit more towards the neutral, but that's for a later date. Now we are talking about just how to structure your combo to get the maximum amount of damage that you could possibly get. Now, we're not going to waste no time. I just want you to like, subscribe while you're on it, leave a comment section down below about what character changes you want, because I will be covering all the character changes, starting with the ones I've done, as well as what you want to see in the future. But without further ado, I'm not going to say too much more. Let's get into the video. Okay, so how you want to maximize your damage in this game while catering towards the scaling is one thing you want to keep in mind, is that with scaling, the first hit you do is completely unscaled. In any move you do, you'll get the maximum amount of damage that your move is supposed to do. So you always want to ideally opt for the moves that do more damage rather than the moves that do less damage. For example, a lot of players, what I see do is they like to dash and they mash like this, and then they wonder why their damage output is so low. It's because the first move you have done is a circle combo, right? The first move you've done is this, so that's 2.5 damage for Minato, right? So essentially you're not going to have a higher damaging combo because your completely unscaled move is that damage. Now, if I refer to other games like Tekken who have scaling, they have a launcher and then they have the combo. A higher damage of the launcher is the higher damage of the combo. If the launcher does less damage, then no matter what they do, their combo will have low damage, and the same thing applies here. If the first move that you hit has high damage, then the rest of your combo will be a high damaging combo. Whereas if the first hit you do is low damage, then just know that the rest of the thing that you do will have, like, you're not gonna have a high combo, as regard the scaling is gonna hit before your damage comes in, right? Whereas the scaling, if you do the damage at the beginning, then when the scaling comes in, you've already gotten off a lot of damage regardless. So no matter what you do, your damage will be high. For example, if I just mash like this, you see how the scaling comes in now? The scaling is coming in hard and will be here all day before I take off the green bar. Whereas if I just, for example, I'm going to give myself infinite chakra real quick, just as a dishing out like a high damaging attack.
Feel my might! 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 Feel my might!
You see how much damage I got off before the boost started doing a significant amount less damage? That is when the scaling comes in and starts hitting hard. But you see these first few attacks that I get off, it does a lot of damage. It took me a longer time getting there through combo damage than doing that jutsu. See, when you don't have infinite chakra, you're not going to be able to just spam that all the way through. But what you can do is use your damage, dash in, and then go from there. And then you're essentially using your moves to give you the resources to go back. That is essentially how you want to structure, English is hard, your combos. Essentially putting your damage first and then use your combos to get to kind of enable your high damage combo, rather than that being the combo damage that you have, if that makes sense. So that's the first tip. If you play by those rules, then you will do good. Now you still want to follow the fundamental rule of you don't want to drop your combo for subs. So the main way that you're going to be focusing on your max damage combo is once their subs are gone. You can still conduct it this way with subs, because it will kind of make people not want to sub, but obviously people sub, that's a whole different thing. We're just focusing on maximizing your damage output. So you want to use this when they have no subs essentially, and that's when you want to get your damage in. Now, another thing that you can do when it comes to damaging combos as well is opting for resets. Now, the same way that scaling applies, as soon as the combo stops, the scaling resets essentially. So one thing that you can opt for as well is resetting your combos. Now you can do this in two main ways. Well, I'm going to give you two ways essentially. If you are fortunate enough to have a character where they have a jutsu that is an unblockable. So for example, I have Kakashi. Yeah. Then you can use setups to have ways. So use this jutsu. You can also use a grab. Or you, if to give you three, you can opt for the guard break pill, right? Now, the guard break pill isn't as strong because, as you have seen, you're not broken for as long. For example, if I do this, you see how like that Rasengan scaled pretty hard compared to like if I, yeah, it does more. So you're still getting that kind of like reset off of a guard break pill, more so compared to if I was to hit something else like a grab. Does 10. You know what I mean? Does less. So you want to be careful when using an up break pill when it comes to reset. I'm going to give you a few examples of ways you can reset guards.
Feel my might! Feel my might! Superior speed, I'll take it. Can't you defend?
So yeah, as you would have seen, I went for the damage at the beginning. I then went in for the buffer. I reset it with the Kamui using the assist, and then that allowed me to reset the scaling, and then I still kept up the damage because I reset with the jutsus and chains while keeping them into a combo as well. So even if I had an ultimate jutsu there or anything like that, that ultimate jutsu would have also been unscaled. So this is what I mean when I say that by maximizing your damage, and the combo wasn't even long, it allows me to get off a lot of damage very, very quickly. Please let me know if this helps in the link in the description below, and I will essentially put out more content like this as well. So without further ado, if you like the video, please give it a like. Please let me know in the comment section below. It motivates me, and I'm trying to get my hours watched up. So without further ado, I bid you guys farewell. Peace, sayonara, and adios.